What's up everyone, welcome back to the Agenda Now channel. Today I'm breaking down a fiery debate straight from Capitol Hill, one that's got the entire boxing world buzzing. Lawmakers just wrapped up a heated discussion on the Muhammad Ali American Boxing Revival Act, H.R. 4624, and, trust me, fighters, legends, and promoters are all weighing in. Let's get into why so many in the sport are slamming this bill and what it means for the future of boxing. So, here's what went down. As the hearing closed, the chair cut the questioning and rolled into final remarks. That's when the ranking member, someone who knows their stuff, spoke up. She thanked everyone, but then she got real. Boxing isn't just entertainment. It's a brutal test of heart, mind, and body. Fighters risk everything when they step in that ring. The least they deserve is respect, fairness, and real protection. Now the Muhammad Ali Act is supposed to help. It's built on the promise of making things better for fighters. Better pay, more bargaining power, and healthier careers. But here's the thing, the ranking member said, flat out, this bill doesn't live up to that promise. Not yet. Fighters still don't have enough leverage in negotiations, there's not enough focus on their health, and pay is still shaky for way too many athletes. She pointed out an amendment, brought up by Mr. Foster, that could make a real difference and said lawmakers need to slow down and get this bill right before moving forward. And here's where she really dropped the hammer. Lawmakers, she said, need to stop living in a bubble. Go out, talk to the state athletic commissions, the local gym owners, the people hustling in small venues, and, most importantly, the fighters themselves. Real boxing policy needs real voices from the trenches. She pushed for policies that actually support the people keeping boxing alive. That means understanding how changes will hit promoters, gym owners, trainers, and those hungry up-and-comers grinding for their shot. She also made it crystal clear, this shouldn't be a partisan fight. Bipartisan solutions, ideas everyone can get behind, are what the sport really needs. To finish, she made a bold move, requesting to add a stack of documents into the official record. And get this, most of them are against H.R. 4624. We're talking op-eds from legends like Oscar De La Hoya and Evander Holyfield, statements from Nico Ali Walsh, letters from MMA fighters, Olympic athletes, gym owners, and even BoxRec stats showing what's really going on in the sport right now. The message is loud and clear. A lot of big names in boxing think this bill just isn't good enough, so that's the breakdown. The hearing wrapped with major doubts about H.R. 4624 and a massive call to listen to those who know the sport best. The future of boxing policy, far from settled. This debate is just getting started. If you want the latest on boxing's biggest stories, fighter reactions, and all the behind-the-scenes drama, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you. And that concludes questioning from our members. So we're going to go to closing remarks. I'd like to recognize the ranking member for her closing statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And once again, thank you to our witnesses for speaking with us today. Boxing is a sport that requires fighters to push their bodies and minds to the limit to achieve greatness and provide entertainment for millions of viewers. These incredible feats of athleticism deserve our utmost respect and our commitment to ensuring these fighters get paid fairly, retain their leverage in the industry, and have their health and safety prioritized. While this bill is not entirely bad, the Muhammad Ali American Boxing Revival Act does not yet live up to that promise. We've already gotten recommendation for an amendment from Mr. Foster. So I do recommend that before this bill moves any further, that my colleagues take a moment and check in with the people who will actually feel the impact of these reforms. Talk to your state athletic commission, your local boxing gym, the small venues, and mostly talk to boxers in your community. We should hear all perspectives and make sure that we are making fully informed policy decision that truly helps workers and small businesses around sports. I welcome future bipartisan discussions on how to best serve boxers and improve the boxing industry. Mr. Chairman, I request unanimous consent to enter into the record.
Without objection.
An op-ed by Oscar De La Hoya and Evander Holyfield opposing H.R. 4624, a tweet by Nico Ali Walsh opposing the bill, an interview with a promoter, Bob Uram, expressing opposition to the bill, and a letter from Mr. Uram, an open letter to the Campat sports community and Congress opposing the Revival Act, a letter from MMA Fighters Association opposing the bill, a letter from Carlos de Ronin Newton, a member of the MMA Fighters Association, a letter from Sarah McMahon, a 2004 Olympic silver medalist in wrestling, former UFC contender, and now owner of a martial arts gym, also opposing the Revival Act. I would also like to enter data from BoxRec about the number of fights and boxing events in recent years.
Without objection.